Yo guys, what is up? This is GalacticElliot bringing you guys another episode of the Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke. So yeah, it's been a while since we've done this, of course, but you know, we're gonna continue off with this nice nonsense. We could have got a Drench in the last episode, but that thing was gonna be an SL Tron being like, oh yeah, you got a Herdier and you will never ever catch me in your life. So we're just like, yeah, we're gonna deal with the Herdier. We have about 2 normal tests that we can use, whether it's Whismer or Herdier, and yeah, we're gonna stick with the Herdier just because we can. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna use it or not. Oh, we could have got Shreddagon. My word, man, we could have got some power, but you know what? That's all good. You know what? We got a decent team going on over here. Drapion, Mola, and Pachirisu and Luminian are, you know, okay, but Pachirisu, yeah, it's starting to grow on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna say that it's not. Honestly, I don't really mind it as much as I did before. And these people have nice little Corphish over here usually. What are they gonna have? Oh, Poliwrath. These things are so huge. My word. My word, these things are huge. But yeah, if you guys are, you know, subscribers of mine on YouTube and whatnot, then you must have seen that I did fail a shiny pincer on my Twitch channel whenever I do shiny hunting. Now, if you guys did not see it, I highly recommend you do go see it because it was absolutely crazy. And the fact that, like, the way I said, oh, we're never going to find a shiny at 666, and then we ended up getting a shiny at 666 was absolutely freaking ironic and hilarious. So I highly recommend you go watch that. And, you know, have you guys ever failed a shiny is going to be my question for the day. I don't normally do questions for other days or whatever, but, you know, if you guys watch through the videos, you guys will hear my voice kind of opinions and voice kind of, like, you know, questions like, hey, have you ever done this? Hey, what do you guys think I'm going to get from this route? Or what do you think this gym is going to have? Whatever it may be. But today I'm going to ask this question. First off, we're probably going to go through one different route. So throughout that one different route that we may go through, what Pokemon do you think we're going to get? And also, you know, like I just asked, have you guys ever failed a shiny Pokemon? You know, whether it's a Pokemon that it was your first shiny Pokemon that you never knew that was, you know, a shiny in the first place, or you never really knew what a shiny was in the first place, or, you know, whatever it may have been, whether you are a shiny hunter and are very passionate with what you do as a shiny hunter, and then you ended up failing it because you killed it, or something may have happened, or whatever. Just let me know in the comment section, because I'm kind of curious, and it's a good way for me to interact with you guys. You guys are basically the biggest part of why I do this, because I'm a very interactive streamer, but I also am a YouTuber. I was a YouTuber before I was a streamer. I've been a YouTuber for a very long time, and I've always seen being a part of the community and having the interaction with you guys is the most important part to this. Now, basically gives off more of, you know, interactive basis, because I gotta talk with you guys. You guys like to see how I look like whenever something happens, etc, etc. But of course, I need to have your guys' input, and I can't see you guys, so you know, I have to see what you guys have to say and whatever. I say you guys a lot, by the way. Whenever I say that, I'm not only, you know, pointing out to the guys. I mean, literally just like saying you guys is more so the majority of the people. And I don't really, you know, base it down to one gender. Obviously, it's basically all genders, but I don't know. I have a really bad habit of just saying you guys rather than saying you people or you viewers or whatever else there is. Talking to these people is really annoying. I always knew that talking to people with while they're running a horse gets really weird, because if you're right behind them in a diagonal like basis or whatever, they can talk to you. But if you go right in front of them, they can also talk to you. So it's weird. Oh, you got a little chipmunk. Oh, look at this little chipmunk. I don't know, man. I don't know. Out of the rodents, this is another question. Out of the rodents, you know, like the Dene, you got the Dene, you got Pachirisu on my team, you got a Molga, you got Plusle, and then you got Pikachu, and, you know, that's basically it. Out of those, though, who do you guys like the most? Not counting Pikachu, of course, but yeah. Honestly, I think that the Dene is going to be my favorite, just because it has that fairy typing, which makes it all the more, I guess, unique in a way, but really cool at the same time. That did nothing. Okay, this thing can actually be kind of annoying. I hope for no paralysis, because Thunder Shock paralysis would be kind of annoying. Knockoff would probably kill it, to be honest. Almost. Smoke Ball. That could have been actually kind of decent. I mean, Smoke Ball is only used to run away, so that could have been decent for me in case I have like a really slow Pokemon or whatever. Because we don't really have any good, like, you know, held items to hold or whatever. So, you know, something like that would be pretty decent to hold on a slow Pokemon that may lead off. But, you know, it's all good. Roland. Are you kidding me? What kind of a name is that? I don't know. Some people's names are really weird in these games, and then some people's names are very common and just. And then there's Youngster Joey, that's just both common and, you know, just kind of universal. And then over here, you got Worker Kalida? What kind of name is a Kalida or Kalida? I don't know. I personally never heard of somebody named Kalida. not trying to, you know, base it off of somebody's name and be like, oh yeah, it's a weird name. Like, if you guys' name is Kalita or Kalita, I'm sorry, I've never heard somebody's name like, you know, I've never heard somebody actually name that before. So, I don't know, I feel like Pokemon really tries to bring out the most of people's names, and I think that's pretty cool, but I don't know, some people's names I really never heard of before, and then some people's names are literally only in Pokemon, and I'm just like, oh, that's pretty cool. But, you know, Tyrogue should die too. No, I guess I got a high roll on the last one. But Alomomola is starting to become like my best Pokemon along with Drapion, because A, they're both, you know, they're both evolved, so I can't really say too much about them because they're already evolved and we're already they're already at a decently good level with them and whatnot, so it's not anything too bad. But I don't know, I guess I was kind of bashing Alomomola in the beginning of the game, but I don't know. I remember seeing in the comment section and before, you know, Alomomola ends up becoming your best Pokemon, ends up being the only Pokemon that ends up surviving, and I'm just like, I can totally imagine that. Agnes, I've heard of the name Agnes, did not spell like that. I'm pretty sure that is pronounced Agnes, and man, we can find a Corphish here. That's very common. I'm not really common, but like that's very like it's something you can already find a trainer with in this round. Not the same as that trainer, but in this route you can find 2 trainers with Corphish level like 10 or whatever. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting that this trainer just ends up having the Corphish core. But you know, I don't know. Corphish is a cool Pokemon. It reminds me of flashbacks to back whenever I did a Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke with my friend Robert. If you guys never seen that, that was actually the one of the first series I did on this channel, and was basically the Pokemon project to bring my channel to where it is today. And I will never forget that project just because of how hilarious it was. The first time I ever did randomizers. It was the first time I ever heard about randomizers in general, and you know, I just remember Robert getting shinies in a Let's Play, and then I end up getting a Crawdont randomly. And I don't mean to make any spoilers in case you guys want to go see that. And by all means, if you guys want to go see that, y'all are free to do so. But it was just insane. And then things happened, and I don't want to spoil in case you guys want to go watch that. But things happened, and let's just say they were not pretty things at all. They were not pretty things. I apologize for like the whole entire puh sounds or whatever. But you know. Can Spark be an OHKO? It can't, but what am I expecting, bro? What am I expecting? This thing is bulky. Like, this thing literally has like a freaking spiky, like, shell on its back. Like, this thing, you know it's gonna be kind of bulky, but it looks kind of disgusting on the back. Like, it has like those little like tentacles coming out of it or whatever. That's Skiploom. This person's booty. I mean, Alistair's not bad, but I mean, I don't know. But out of the Pokemon that I have right now, honestly, I only think that I'm gonna be using Pachirisu, Alomomola, and Drapion at the moment, just because Lumineon is just like the same level, and I already have a water type, so I don't really see a reason of having 2 of them on the same team and using both of them actively. While I like Lumineon, if I got that before Alomomola, I would probably use it, but Alomomola is already at a good level, and it's already bulky and has lots of HP, so I'm going to stick with that and kind of just rock and roll and see what happens and whatnot. Alright, what's this item again? Poison Barb? Okay, that's decent. That's decent. So if Drapion ends up getting like, actually, I'll just give it to Drapion right now. Why not? Because yo, if that thing ends up getting like Poison Jab and whatnot, I don't know if it even can learn Poison Jab, but if it can and it does, okay, wrong Pokemon. But if it can and it does, like that would be pretty damn awesome in my opinion. But honestly, I'm probably gonna have to look at the movesets of Pokemon and see what happens. Alright, this is a better way of giving Pokemon moves because you don't accidentally give it to the wrong Pokemon, which I don't even know how I even did that, but I guess I've been doing a lot of wrongs more than rights lately with the whole entire situations where, like I said, I feel the freaking pincer shiny highlight or whatever. That was bad. And barely winning against Team Flare again. We got the freaking Wager. Oh, and as a Electivire. Okay, that's pretty dandy. That's pretty cool. We got JYT Gamer in the building. Oh my word, I don't even know. It's so funny just seeing me go against like Team Flare person, and in the outside of the the actual spread of the person, it's like just like a fairy trainer, like a little girl, like maybe like 5 years old, except level. It's really gonna be age 10 because you can't be a trainer if you're not 10. But I still find it pretty funny. But then you have like those preschoolers who have Pokemon, and I guess they are outside just to practice from their school, but I don't know if it's really safe for like these kids to be trying to battle strangers and whatnot and be like, hey, I'm a preschooler, but I got Pokemon, I'm ready to battle you. I'm just like, Shouldn't you be inside, or I don't know, but you know what? What are you gonna do, right? I mean, I wish Pokemon was real at some point, just because imagine actually going to a Pokemon school. How much would we love school if it were actually a Pokemon school? Like, I know there is like some sort of like weird thing with like an actual Pokemon school being a thing or whatever, but I don't know. I find it to be pretty cool though. I find it to be pretty cool how in the games they have like a Pokemon school, and apparently going against Swimmers Grover. Apparently the same person. We got Landry's over here. Okay, a Landry's T. That's cool. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Oh, whatever. It seems like every single episode we go against a freaking legendaries. Well, last episode it was freaking finding like Jirachi in the wild right after we found the Herdier. I'm just like, okay, nice. And okay, thank God we missed that rock tomb. Lander's T is actually very scary because I don't know, man. Mudshot. Yeah, it does some decent damage, but thankfully, oh, that was a crit. Thankfully, we have Aqua Jet just because now we won't really have to bother with not outspeeding the opponent or whatever. I feel like Lalamola having you know, Aqua Jet's really nice just because you have that priority, and I find priority to be very important in Let's Plays just because you want to get that last hit off, you know, and be the first one to use it, and especially in battles where you know you want the priority to outspeed everything, and if you can have like E-speed on a you know Entei, it can make all the difference and whatnot. Because I know some Enteis don't have E-speed. You have to like basically teach it to them or something like that, or it has to be like an event, and I feel like that's insane because it's like you have to get the event to get Flare Blitz and Extreme Speed, otherwise you're running a Sacred Fire, Entei, and that's pretty much it. Another Team Flare enemy, what the fuck? Okay, Team Flare Gabe has a Togepi, nice. Freaking Togepi, look at this little adorable thing. What would this thing do to any? Oh shit, man, it'll like freaking Metronome and kill my ass. I don't know. Imagine like Metronome Horn Drill or some shit. That'd be scary. It knows Growl though. Okay, like that would be really scary. Like Metronome Guillotine and just bam. Like throwback to whenever JPP had his freaking double guillotine and an FFA with his goddamn Haxorus. Like if you guys never saw that, y'all wanna check? Okay, let's now with Wobbuffet. Okay, I'm not dealing with Wobbuffet right now. I am not dealing with Wobbuffet. I do not want to deal with. If I don't Oko this thing, I am going to be in big ass trouble. Okay, I'm gonna first off heal my Pokemon. Because I'm not dealing with the Nuzlocke killer. Shout out to Tony Daddy, but fuck that dude, because he has this motherfucking mascot. Not the female one, but oh god, a safeguard. Okay, that's fine. You can't poison it, but that's fine. Okay, I don't want to use Twinio because Twinio can hit like twice or whatever, and yeah, I'm just gonna use Poison Sting and whittle it down like this. Counter. Ooh, that does so much damage. Oh, I hate this thing so much. I really hate it. Counter again. Okay, let's use another. Let's use a. I'm gonna have to potion this motherfucker up. I hate to do this, but like this thing is just the Nuzlocke killer, man. I just. Okay, use this counter again. I'm gonna use Poison Sting again. And then I'm gonna use Knockoff. Knockoff definitely will go from this range. I'm just kind of being, you know, I'm just trying to keep myself safe, really. Okay, it's gonna use Safeguard next turn anyways, because that's how the AI is. So I'm gonna use Knockoff. That should kill it. Thank the fucking Lord. If it survived that, I would have been dead. I mean, it probably would have used, you know, Safeguard to be honest. But oh my god, I just, I don't want to deal with Wobbuffets, man. I do not want to deal with Wobbuffets, dude. Oh god. Okay, so we got another one of these Clipper motherfuckers. I don't even know what you even call these people, but they're just here. They're just chilling, whatever. Okay, we don't have any more Team Flare people. We just got this person in like a jacket. As Corsola. Corsola's whatever, honestly. I don't know. Water Rock is such a mediocre typing, really. It's like, what do you really get out of Water Rock? I don't know. I used to like Corsola, but it's just good for defense. And then he's just hardened as I say that. It's like, I don't know. I like Shiny Corsola though. Shiny Corsola is actually one of my favorite shinies just because it's freaking blue and white. And it kind of reminds me of, you know, Coral Blue #2 from SpongeBob because, yeah. I should name my Shiny Corsola after that just because I love SpongeBob, dude, and that episode was just terrible yet funny at the same time. Locked in a fucking boat. All right, I hate using the roller beans just because you get stuck in these like little like gaps or whatever. Okay, we got ether. I never knew how to pronounce ether or ether. I know it's like I took like I took chemistry, and I think something had to do with an ether, and I'm pretty sure it's ether. I'm pretty sure it's not ether, but back then I used to call it ether because I don't know why actually. I just called it ether because just I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's ether. I'm like pretty damn sure. But anyways, we're talking to Sycamore's bitches basically, and actually I'm kind of curious. Will Sycamore be randomized or will he not? Because we're gonna be going at Sycamore soon, and actually I may want to save before even doing that, just because yeah, we got Force Bomb instead of Return, so any of our Pokemon can learn Force Bomb. That's interesting. Now Force Bomb's not the best move at all. It's like what, base 60 fighting type move that can paralyze. That's like decent, but yo, imagine we had like I don't know, like T-Bolt or Ice Beam or something really good as that. Like that'd be ill, but I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? Force Bomb's decent, definitely better than like Self-Destruct being TN27. But you know, I can give some versatility to our Pokemon. Drapion having Force Bomb will not hurt at all. But other than that, I don't know if any of my Pokemon at the moment really care to know that. But yeah, we have to first off heal. I need to heal first and foremost. I'm gonna make some space for my PC basically, just because I'm pretty sure it sends it over to your PC regardless, but I want to make sure that I have space in here just because we do get a starter, and I don't think the starters are yet. The starters definitely aren't randomized. Again, people are asking, you know, oh, and the other randomizers I watch, they are randomized or whatever, and then I'm just like, well, I'm using Homebrew, they're using a hacked 3DS, a modded one of that, so yeah, that's why, you know, my stars were not randomized, and I had to randomize them myself. And they're legitimately randomized, guys. It's not me just bullshitting and saying, oh yeah, Drapion, just because I want to use it. I went to like randompokemon.org or something like that, like some website that I got sent, and you know, I ended up just like using that. It's actually given to me by my friend Matt, aka Sorten, please. Shout out to Matt if he's watching this video right now. But yeah. And we're going to get Sycamore over here, so I should have probably saved before I got here, but yeah, I'm pretty sure okay, we should be able to save still. I'm pretty sure this battle should not be glitched or whatever, but just in case it is, yeah, I don't know. Well, will he have some random Pokemon? Because we should be going as Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, but yeah. So you have 14 kinds of Pokemon from Central Kalos. I think we've got a Pokemon outside of just Kalos, fam. I'm just letting you know. I don't know if you can find these Pokemon I have right now in Kalos. Just saying. We got 4th Gen. We actually have 4 4th Gen Pokemon and 2 5th Gen Pokemon, and then we technically have Whismur, but you know that is you know, in our PC anyways. And it's a 3rd Gen Pokemon. So okay, so this isn't a static battle. Made Sycamore. It has a Kecleon, so definitely color change Kecleon. I'd be kind of afraid if it was Protein, but I doubt it will be Protein. I doubt any of these trainers can really have hidden ability Pokemon, so that's good. Wait, did I not heal? Oh god, I should have probably healed. That's gonna hurt. Okay, as color change, scratch. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is gonna be too much of a problem. All right, I kind of don't want to give this thing stab scratch, but I kind of don't want to use Spark again and it not doing anything. So yeah, Fan Attack. Okay, it's not gonna have any stab in that move anyways. Alright, so Patrice is starting to get a little bit better. It's starting to get some worth. Same with my other Pokemon. That really didn't kill. Like 1 HP paralysis. Come on, be paralyzed. Be paralyzed. Okay, don't be paralyzed, but really? Bruh. Alright. I guess the better question would be this. Who do you guys think Sycamore is going to have out of the next 2 Pokemon? Let me know in the comment section below as well. If you guys already left a comment, just edit a comment or just post another comment if you feel like it. You know, I really don't mind if you guys post comments. Like, seriously, I like it a lot. We're going to get Throw, though. Throw is going to be a problem, honestly. Throw is going to be a problem. We're going to put out Alomomola. We're going to see how that works. But Throw has killed me in a lock before. Not all my Pokemon, but I remember during my Wonder Sleep Lock, that I did live, it was a problem. We don't have any more super potions, which is a problem. I'm just glad we got past that lava pet before, though. Just letting y'all know, like, I'm just happy. Focus energy. Oh my god, this thing's going for the kill. This will do nothing. This thing's bulky. Yeah, there's nothing. Binds? Okay, that's fine. Gradual damage is fine. I can just put up an aqua ring. Hello? I could just cancel that. Oh, that's just a lot of damage, actually. Alright, I'm kind of scared because this thing can have like circle throw or something. Leer. Oh my god, this thing's really going for the kill, and I can't switch out. This thing's literally locking me in to where I can't switch out, so that's a problem. But yeah, I should heal. I think healing would probably be the smartest of ideas. I should have definitely healed whenever I went to the Pokemon Center. I should have definitely got some more super potions while I was there too. Continuous binding it. So does this thing only know binds, focus energy, and leer? I'm hoping so, because me being leered up and this thing having focus energy up for crits, not a good combination. I don't think I need to use any stab though, thankfully. Okay, bind again. Okay, good. So this thing basically knows nothing. That's the perks of another crit. That's the perks of it being a lower level and whatnot. But in the future, I cannot get away with this at all. Okay, kills it. Nice. So we're gonna be let go of the bind. That's awesome. Alright, what will his last trainer or Pokemon from this trainer be? Heal Plus. I do not want to teach Heal Plus. Fuck off. Okay. Clefable. Aw, this thing's gonna be pokey. Alright, I'm just gonna go into Rifle. Even though it's Fairy, I don't really care because I feel like Rifle really can do the most out of any Pokemon offensively, for sure. And I have Poison Sting with Poison Barb, so that should do more damage than not. Knockoff will do more because it's holding an item, but still. Okay. Stick? Ah, you can use Minimize? Really? Ah, I hate fucking Minimize. I really hate Minimize. But we hit a freaking Poison Sting, I'm surprised, and that does good damage. Metronome? Signal Beam, okay, that's fine. Okay, that did some decent damage. I'm scared of Metronome though, just saying. Go hit another Poison Sting, we're good to go. We're out of here. Nothing happened to us, thankfully. And so we defeated Sycamore, the person who's been apparently mailing my mom about love letters or something like that. I don't even know. And apparently, Sycamore's a maid. That's pretty cool. That's nice. So yeah, we defeated Sycamore. That's awesome. And now we can pick out of these three. So these are static Pokemon. So basically, I'm gonna pick this, and then the next route that we go to, I can get 2 Pokemon for the price of 1. That's basically how it's gonna work with static Pokemon. Of course, it's kind of unfair, kind of fair, because I cannot switch these. I don't really want to deal with me not being able to use that. And I got Squirtle just because if I ever get a Squirtle, I may want to use one. But at the same time, I should have probably used I should have probably gotten like Bulbasaur just because I probably wouldn't even use a Squirtle considering we already have a Lavamola. But you know, whatever. I like Squirtle a lot. Squirtle's one of my favorite Pokemon personally. Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle. I don't know, man. I love Squirtle. I like Charmander and Bulbasaur as well. I like all first-gen starters, really. Speaking of, I like most starters, to be honest with you. But anyways, we're gonna go downstairs now, and you guys already know what the deal is. The Sunder's gonna come through, being like, "Yeah, I'm the most evil and like good guy in the fucking world, and I'm not gonna do anything to hurt you." And I'm just like, "Oh well, that's always cool." But you know. He's just chilling. He's talking to like the bitch, and she's just like, yeah, I'm just here. And she's like, oh look, it's Elliot, come through. And then Lysander's just like, oh yeah, I've heard all about you. You're like the person trying to stop me and whatnot. And you've already fought like 4 of my grunts, even though we've not even been, Team Flare has not even been assembled yet or whatever. Like I don't even know it. We've already fought like literally 14 Flare members just because of the randomizer. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this episode of the Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke, please do drop a like, please do drop a comment of the questions that I did ask. Of course, my main question was if you've ever done some any shiny hunting, or if you've ever failed any shiny in general, how did you fail it and what exactly happens? I'm just curious just because, I failed my pincer and I put up the highlight yesterday. Speaking of yesterday, I'm probably gonna upload this a day after that, so yeah. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys did enjoy it, please drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you all later. Peace.